Hello snowboarders of the internet, I am your host TC and this is Top 5s. The only top 5 show in snowboarding that you come to see which bindings are going to last you another 10 years just like your previous ones. You know who you are, it's time to get bindings that match your setup. In this week's Top 5, we'll be talking about the top 5 Workhorse bindings of 23-24. Number 5 is the Ride C8. This binding has cool features to it where you can flip the strap on it, make it a little bit softer, keep it the way it comes, keep it nice and stiff. Really that Workhorse binding where you can make it do anything you really want, where you're going to have a stiffer chassis for those hard charging days, but that softer strap will kind of loosen it up and give you a little bit more ankle mobility. Number 4, the bent metal transfer. This binding is a great do-it-all binding. The main thing on this is you can change the drive plate. That drive plate acts as a small snowboard underneath your foot so you can have it stiffer or softer depending on which you want your personal preference to be. This binding has a nice firm high back on it with firm straps to match, so it really gives you that response you're looking for. Number 3 is the Roam DOD. This binding has great dampening to it while still being plush, where you could still butter on it, but still get nice and chargy with it as well. It's a jack of all trades, but a master of none. Number 2 is the redesigned Union Force. For all of you classic Force lovers out there, this is literally what that binding aspires to be. With the new bushings underneath to the new redesigned strap, pretty much this whole binding is just a step up, like in a huge way from what the old binding was. Like, get rid of that old crap, get on the new hot shit. Honorable mentions. All of these bindings, they rip, they're gonna get you through any situation you're looking for. They just weren't able to crack our top 5. We have the K2 Formula, the Bataleon Blaster Full Wrap, and the Nitro 1. Remember, these are all great bindings. They'll get you through any sticky situation out there, but they just weren't able to crack our top 5. And the number 1 top 5 Workhorse binding of 23-24 is no surprise here, the Jones Mercury. My favorite binding. This was done by a committee, but we both agreed this is the best Workhorse binding of the year. You do get great dampening underfoot with those bushings and that skate tech that allows you to pivot back and forth a lot easier and drive power out of turns. You can change the bushings on it. You do have great customization with the straps on it, where you can flip them, get that surf mode, really free up the ankle, and just pretty much surf the mountain. Or you can flip it back over and just rail turns in any different condition. This has been Top 5s and I've been your host TC. Do you agree with the list? Do you disagree with the list? Do you own anything on the list? Are you gonna buy anything on this list? Make sure you leave a comment down below. I wanna know what you guys think. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe, click that bell, turn on those notifications. And if you want to support us further, head on over to Angry Snowboarder VIP. I could explain it here, but we have a great video over there getting into it really in depth. And as always, guys, I've been your host TC. And if I see you out there with 20-year-old bindings, I'm gonna call you out.